Yeah, let me just
Direct it that way. It's not
bang.
impossible.
So, we saw Spider-Man No Way Home. We're not huge MCU fans, obviously, so if you think that this is going to be just a circle jerk of the MCU and Tom Holland, you can just leave right now. But we're just gonna give our subjective opinion on it, and what we're really gonna do is just go through the things that we liked about it
First, yeah. Let's try to milk that as long as possible. Just
if we can.
get some of these guys.
There were some really good parts in here. I had a good time. There was some actual legit acting in here.
Yeah, Tom was great.
Tom
Tom's
Holland
a good actor.
is a great actor, and Zendaya did really good. I felt Andrew Garfield was doing...
Yeah.
Oh, spoilers, by the way. I mean, it's gonna say that in the
You
title
always,
anyways.
you knew what was going to happen. They're all in it.
But,
Tobey Maguire's in it. He's in it. Aunt May dies.
easy.
And
Too
that moment
soon.
is very,
Too soon.
very juicy.
Yeah.
I actually felt it in that
Yeah.
moment. I
Yeah.
felt it. So,
You did. It was a little awkward because you're like, did she get hit?
Okay.
Or...
let's just for a second
Really quick.
pop out of the optimistic bubble just for a second.
Really
because
quick.
The scene is, oh shit, she's gonna get impaled from behind like Osborn did in the first Spider-Man movie. Well, kind of hits her really hard and she flops around.
She's like, I'm alright.
And then still you're like, no, she's still dead.
You got
she's
hit.
still dead.
You got hit.
Somehow didn't get stabbed. But
I'm waiting
dead.
for her to fall.
And then she gets up. She gets back up, and then goes walks over to Peter, and he's like, Aunt May. She's like, I'm fine. I'm fine. She's up before he is. And then she gets up. They talk for like 5 minutes. They talk for like 5 minutes.
They do kind of milk it a little bit.
And and then Aunt May goes, nope. I can't make it. I can't. I not one more step. I'm going down. And then Tom's like, Tom literally said the words,
Wake up!
"What happened?
What's wrong?
What happened to you?"
I know you got
didn't-
I know you got impaled and then a bomb went off.
Her back is broken and she just walked like 20 feet and talked to you for 5 minutes pretending like nothing hurt. What happened?
Alright. Back to the good parts.
It's pretty good.
Okay. No, for real though. The acting was really
acting
good in that moment.
That moment was great. Even
And
amazing.
moment. And Zendaya, when she was not going to remember Tom Holland, Spider-Man, that was emotional. And then he went to go see her at the end, and she didn't remember him. That was also really good. Andrew Garfield, like we said, he did really good. He had his moment.
When he talked about Gwen.
He had his moment.
He got redemption,
Where he caught his Mary Jane when he couldn't catch his. That was good. I like that.
Yeah, Tom couldn't catch her in the scenario, so his moment to shine was to catch her.
Right,
and
exactly.
he did. And he almost
That was
cried.
great.
He
Yeah.
caught her and he
Yeah.
cried, and she's like, "You all right?"
Yeah. And he's
So-
like, are you alright? She goes, no, are you?
Yeah, that was good. That was
Really good.
100% right.
Also, in that same scene, when we were talking about Aunt May, that fight scene between Tom Holland and Green Goblin,
The whole Green
Dude.
Goblin, the whole Green Goblin
in general,
Willem Dafoe
killed this.
killed it.
Good job.
He was
Wow.
more badass in this one than I think in the first Spider-Man movie.
Really?
He
Yeah.
was, and he looked better.
Yeah.
He didn't wear
I
the
like
mask
the
or
hood.
anything.
Yeah, I like that.
He was like body slamming shit, doing
Dude,
like
he picked him
MMA
up
shit.
and he threw him through
He
floors.
tackled him down. Dude, that fighting, he beat Tom Holland, by the way.
He did beat his ass.
And
That-
almost killed him.
That was cool.
And killed Aunt May.
The choreography in that scene in general, even Tom Holland when he like picked him up and then he like jetted himself
Yeah, there was some
to
cool
him and
moves
then
on
he
it,
went
too.
through the balcony. Good shit, good shit. Okay, to the next one. Seeing the other Spider-Man.
It was just nice, yeah.
It was nice.
Their bromance.
Their bro downs.
Not the bromance. The bro down.
The bro
part
downs.
where they're, because he just lost Aunt May.
Yeah.
Tom did. And
He
then
lost
they're
Gwen
like, you
Stacy.
didn't lose anything. And he's like,
I lost
"Hey,
Gwen
calm
Stacy.
down." Yeah, I lost her.
He
He
lost
lost him. Yeah, we've lost things. Let's help out.
And they bro
It was
down.
good. I
They
liked it.
connected. I loved it.
Yeah,
That was really good.
they used it.
Also, what I really liked was Dark Spider-Man, where he's like, I want to kill you myself. and he was giving him that look, and I was like, oh my god, give
I
me
saw
some
through
of that. I was enjoying him
The
like
anger behind the punches
right,
were real.
right.
I felt it. That was good. That was
Yes, he was not pulling his punches, and I was feeling it. Okay, to the next one. We're gonna speed through this. Doctor Strange versus Spider-Man. That scene was actually pretty cool, especially when they were going through the Grand Canyons and the trains. That was.
It made it seem like Doctor
It looked like a
Strange
CGI fucking nightmare to make,
masterpiece.
but it worked.
Doctor Strange really showed his. I know he did in the other ones, but it seems like this, and apparently his next movie coming
Right.
out, where it's like, no, he can
Don't
some
fuck
shit
with
up.
me. Yeah.
He can do some stuff.
Right.
I didn't care for him in the other ones, honestly, but in here, when he's fighting Spider-Man, which honestly, let's be for real, he could destroy Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
He could, if
For
he wanted.
sure.
He could, yeah,
For
he could
sure.
do 1,000 different things.
He's magical. You
And
can't
the,
win.
and the fact that Spider-Man defeated him
With science and math.
was bullshit.
So this will probably be a good leeway into what we didn't really care about it.
Yeah.
Because we covered a lot of what we did like about it. And honestly, there was some moments where I was like, oh my god, goddamn, alright. But subjectively, we have our gripes about it. And you're gonna hear about it.
And you're gonna listen to him.
Let me show you something.
I'm gonna give it to him.
Okay, so some of the gripes. My number one gripe is you bring all these Spider-Men into this and everyone really has a moment. Except for the OG Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire. He didn't have a moment. He came in, he made a few jokes about him coming out of his hand. He said, hey, Ben Parker died, got stabbed, and went home.
I think they were going for, at least in their mind, is his moment was stopping
I guess.
the thing and getting stabbed in behind like Osborn got killed. It could have been way better for Toby.
Dude, the only reason I went to this movie was to see Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man again, and I really felt let down.
The only reason I went to this theater, the only fucking reason
Right.
was him.
Right, and I
And
felt like
I
I
got
was,
something out of it, but
it.
his part of it was robbed, I think. I wasn't satisfied.
No, I was like, okay, is he gonna? It's kind of like a Last Jedi thing, like, oh shit, Luke's coming.
It's like they
He's
have
gonna
it.
do it.
Like they're always this close,
Right.
and then right when they get to it, right when they're about to touch the beautiful moment that could explode everything, they go,
Nope.
oh yeah. And then they touch that.
But okay, let's move on to the next one. So the plot's all messed up. It's all
all
messed
over the
up.
place. It's it's
Okay,
more complex.
so
than-
everybody loves Mysterio because he showed up for a few weeks to be a superhero, and then he frames Spider-Man. Okay, sure, I can buy the framing, but Spider-Man's part of the Avengers. The Avengers saves everybody. They kill the main
literally the
threat.
entire universe.
The entire universe. They restore everybody's families, but they still can't help but go after Spider-Man for some
You killed that one guy on that bridge once.
Right, you killed one guy. The whole thing is Spider-Man is, he's getting his privacy's gone. The FBI, I guess. I think they're FBI. I don't know if they're cops or FBI. Is going after him, questioning him,
Something.
and all this shit. They're pressuring him and all this other stuff. They're making his life really, traumatic and saying you got to answer for all this shit. The straw that broke the camel's back was that he couldn't get into MIT. Him and his girlfriend and his best friend couldn't get into MIT, so he goes, you know what, that's it.
That's the last straw. It's not that everyone knows who you are. It could be outside your door trying to kill you, chucking
Rocks and shit.
bricks at you, and you're like, nah, that's fine. I'm not at MIT. First of all, they only said it 1,000 times, not just in this movie, but in the comics and the other fucking 8 Spider-Man movies. With great power comes, don't go to MIT, you idiot. You have a lot more shit you need to do.
So let's stick on the plot. Okay, so the Infinity Gauntlet can only work in this universe, but Doctor Strange can fuck up the multiverse because Tom Holland can't be quiet and he can't concentrate.
Just on one person
And-
in memory.
And it's the only people that slip through are the Spider-Man and the Spider-Man villains, and only particular ones. Not every Spider-Man villain was in here.
Well, he wished through everyone who knew.
Forget
Peter
about
Parker.
Peter Parker. Okay, but Venom knew that Peter Parker was Spider-Man in Spider-Man 3.
That's true.
So
Also, all the Mary Janes, but she's dead. They're all dead. They're all dead.
I know, right?
And they're all here. All the Mary Jane should
Right.
be there.
It does feel.
Aunt May, where's she at? She walking around. Oh my, where is this? Oh no, it happened again, didn't it?
Okay, it did seem a little like fan service. Like it just seemed like
Just put them in there. Just put them in there.
Anyways, to the next one.
them in a lot.
The weird villain motivations.
They're all over the place.
Right.
I'm good or bad. Shouldn't I? I will.
He's good.
I'm not.
They all
okay.
pop out. He fights them. He captures them, and he's like, "They're gonna go back." But we die. First of all, I say to you, this is how you die. You know what's gonna happen? You're not gonna die that way anymore, because you know you're gonna make a conscious thought to go, "Huh? Someone told me that I'm gonna die down there. I'm gonna go over here." Now everything's changed. So sending them back wouldn't be sending them to their deaths. Number one. Number two is Peter Parker going, "Why can't everybody just get along?
Yeah.
Why can't everyone just be happy?"
Oh, sweet Peter.
This is what you get when you're a Spider Boy
Yeah.
and not a Spider Man.
Why are there wars in the world? Let's go
Why-
back and try to save Hitler.
Why are people evil?
I'm gonna save them all.
And then it turns out they're evil and he has to fight them anyways. Okay.
But he does actually save all of them by curing them. Not just curing them, but curing them like, what's wrong?
What's
Let's
wrong
talk
with
about
you?
this in the middle of all this. What's wrong, Electro?
Man, I like it how
Where's Miles Morales?
the whole time, Electro is, "I'm a god," and then all of a sudden he's like, "All right, I'll let you put this thing on me that'll take my god juice away from me." Okay, let's talk
Octopus,
about. Let's
he
talk
was the
about.
same thing as, I hate you, you're stupid, getting wrapped up in everything. I hate everything. A whole new world. I'm not a dick, I'm really nice. He actually helps him out.
Let's talk about how this all happened. So they find a box that's literally, "What's your problem?" Because here's a solution. Box.
Oh, in his apartment?
Through science.
Yeah, we were saying like it was like the writers were making this fucked up complex maze that looked beautiful to them, and they're like, "Shit, how do we get out of here?
Right, exactly.
How the fuck do we get out of
Drew
here?"
yourself
And then
in the
they
box.
just blew a straight line through it all, and then it's like, there it is. We're
Right,
good.
exactly.
But what about? Don't worry.
And then you're literally like, "They'll buy it. They'll buy it.
kid-
It's okay." Okay, is that all?
Somehow that was one of the biggest ones for me. I
Right.
hated that.
Okay, I think we got everything. A lot of people are probably gonna say this is the best Spider-Man.
Oh, they're
movie.
gonna love this video.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you, what's your top 3 Spider-Man movies?
Tobey Maguire, 3, 2, 1. The third movie, second movie,
Okay,
first movie.
I'm going to do something weird where my first, second, and third is gonna be each Spider-Man. Okay, so
okay.
so I'll play a little fair.
So,
Toby is number 1, and it's probably going to be number 2. It's really hard to beat. The second one, so Andrew Garfield would be obviously his second one. I actually didn't mind that one too badly. Number 3 would probably have to be, if I had to pick a Tom Holland Spider-Man movie solo, it would probably have to be this one. But I mean, that it is what it is. It's out in the world now.
it exists now.
It exists. We didn't hate it. We
No,
did-
I hated it.
Okay, he hated it. I
hated it.
enjoyed it. I mean, that was our review. If you liked it, like, subscribe. You know what to do. If you didn't, well,
Just go to the
you know what
comments.
to do.
Go in the
Leave
comment
the
section
comments.
and
See you in the next one.